Don't you love that? You have to hit got it. So welcome everyone. We are so excited to have you here. We just, oh my goodness, we put together this pressure cooker workshop here within the last 2 weeks because we know that if people can still help me admit people, that would be awesome. I see a few people trying to get in. Thank you. So we know that, like, raise of hands, I can't see everybody, but raise of hands if you have a pressure cooker. Oh my goodness, yes. So we're gonna wanna hear in the chat, or if you're watching this on replay, like, let your consultant know your best tip that you love about your pressure cooker, and let us know your favorite recipe. So we are all about sharing, and we wanna share some amazing tips. Like, we each have our own favorite tip to share. So we're each going to be sharing our favorite tip and some different products that you can use with your pressure cooker. But again, I've been using Pampered Chef for over 30 years, and not until Pampered Chef came out with our quick cooker, I was scared to death of pressure cookers. If somebody told me, like, pressure cooker, my sister-in-law's had an Instapot, and I was like, ooh, I don't even know. I don't even want to try it. That seems kind of scary. But Pampered Chef asked me to demo this for them before it was released to everyone. And I was probably the perfect tester because I don't read. I didn't ever read the step-by-step instructions, but our cooking guide, truly, it has step-by-step. And I kind of look at things, and I'm like, oh, I'll be able to figure that out. And I just do my own thing. Y'all, I was shocked that everything came out absolutely amazing, and I wasn't following the instructions to a T. So I was impressed just by that fact. But this is so super cool. And even within the last 2 years, Renessa is going to show you how this is going to be turned into a slow cooker as well. And so we've added accessories over the years, and we want you to just think about this. You can use this from breakfast all the way to dessert, for everything. So we're going to show you today breakfast, appetizers, and dinner. And please say a prayer for one of our leaders. Her daughter has just been really, really ill, and she was going to be sharing a dessert at the end of this, and last minute couldn't jump on here. So please say a prayer for them. I know we have some prayer warriors on here, so we would love that. But I'm going to get started. Again, this is my favorite product of all time that Pampered Chef has had, and almost everything is my favorite, but I travel with this. I have 2 of these because it is a pressure cooker and a slow cooker. So anytime I'm doing events, but I am a sports mom, and so school is about to get crazy nuts, and I mean, we never really stop with the sports. It's always year round, but I love that I can just dump things in here and go. And so what I love about these 2 breakfast ideas, really 3 that I'm going to share with you guys, you can prep these ahead of time and then have them ready for when you're actually ready to serve them. So my first, absolutely, who loves oatmeal? Raise of hands. Oh my gosh, y'all. My husband won't let me make oatmeal any other way than this. And it has to be the simplest recipe ever. You just put in, oh my goodness. So you I'm trying to think of how to explain this to you guys. It's actually in the cooking guide, but depending on how many people you want to serve, it's just your favorite quick oats, or you can do the other oats as well. And so I'm trying to think. I do 2.5 cups of oatmeal, and then I do 5 cups of water, a little bit of salt. If you wanted to add cinnamon, you could at that point, but I just do a little bit of salt and the water and the oats, and it goes in here for 5 minutes, y'all. It is the best. And then I use our 1 cup silicone prep bowls to put those in so that they're just in the refrigerator, ready to go for any time someone wants to just pop those in the microwave to have their oatmeal, and then they can add their own favorite mix-ins and fruits on top of that. So that's recipe number 1. And then one of our favorites, we love Starbucks, the little egg bites with, I can't even say that, Gouda cheese. But I had some pepper jack on hand, and I absolutely love these. So we have these steaming baskets. And so you can use just one at a time. They have these little feet on the bottom that keeps it propped up so that the liquid doesn't get to it. Or again, you can stack them. So I'm using our little 1/2 cup silicone prep bowls that are perfect for these egg bites. Because again, this is only like 1 egg per little 1/2 cup serving. And it's almost the same mixture that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to make a huge, not huge, but it's a breakfast taco ring that I'm going to prepare because our mom and dad are going to be coming in for the weekend, and it's just a great breakfast. They love it. And so all this is I do however many of these you're going to use, however many containers, is how many eggs that you want to have, and then add, you don't have to, you can add almond milk, any kind of dairy. I used heavy whipping cream because I know that's the way that they like it. You can add your favorite cheese. I highly suggest you shred your own fresh cheese. It does make a difference. And then I cooked up some bacon just like I did right here for this recipe that I'm about to do. So you can see I use it on the sear setting to just do my crumbled bacon. And I don't even have to clean this up right now because we'll get to that in just a second. So that is what is in here, y'all. So I put in a little steaming basket, just like this, guys, and pop that in there. And is somebody off of mute? Ooh. Oh, sorry. I think I just popped on something. But that's just popped in there. Always with pressure cooking, you want to have 1 cup of liquid. That liquid could be water, it could be salsa, it could be broth. You just have to have some type of liquid. So I just need it to build pressure. So I only had 1 cup of water. And again, because I have cheese in this, it only takes about 5 minutes, but because it has cheese, I always overdo things just to make sure. But even if you did this for 5 minutes and you see, oh, that's not done yet, you can just put the lid back on and pop it back on custom time for like another 2 minutes. And that's all it takes. And I love these because these little silicone prep bowls, again, we do these a lot during school. I just put these in here and put the little lids, and I just stack them in my refrigerator. So love these steaming baskets. Also, we use it for chicken wings. We use it for boiled eggs, for if you want to like steam 2 different veggies at the same time. We do veggies on the bottom with our shrimp on the top. There's so many purposes for these steaming baskets. If you don't have these, or if you have something like these, like let us know what your favorite recipe that you use those for. So we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty again. I already had it on the sear setting. I love that because I do a lot of my meats, and you can sear like all the sides to get all of those flavors like sealed in there. Also with pressure cooking, it is going to enhance your recipe. So think about like you're slow cooking like all day long to really get those flavors to like meld together. This happens within minutes. And so we'll talk about that a little bit later too as well. So again, I just have my bacon. Oh my goodness, I got my dog threw me off. Let me grab a container. Oh, I don't even need a container. So I'm using the Fluted Cake Pan, y'all. Look how stinking cute this is. This fits in our air fryer. I don't know if it'll fit in your air fryer, but it fits in our air fryer. And so you can bake cakes. You can do layered cheesecakes. I've done a layered lasagna in here before, and oh my goodness, what is that called? Like a tamale bake. So super cool. And then this also fits in your oven as well. So multi-purpose, but it has this little, comes with this little stand with this particular, so that you have a way to like put that in and to pull it out. So I've already mixed, I have about 10 eggs. Again, I have salt and pepper. I have a little bit of heavy cream, and you don't really have to do a lot of salt and pepper because again, I shredded my own. I have some, I'm gonna do a little bit of both. Like I just kind of want to use this, but I don't know if it has too much heat in it. It's actually a bacon jalapeno cheddar cheese. And then I have like a Monterey, so a little bit not as much. And so I'm just gonna add this to it, probably a cup in total. Not good on measuring things, guys. So you don't need a lot of salt because that cheese and this bacon is going to add a lot of that for you. And again, anytime I'm doing eggs and they have cheese, again, I add like 2 more minutes to what your recipe calls for, just because the cheese is going to kind of look smooth and I want it to make sure that it's cooked. So I just want to add I have to have like crispy bacon and stuff. So I make sure mine is super crispy, and I'm just gonna add that to it. I love this fish spatula. I call it my bacon grabber because literally I use it for bacon all the time, but it has the slots and it's perfect if you are doing anything where you need to flip things. You would love this fish spatula as well. So I'm just gonna get all of this out in this yummy bacon. This is really good with like turkey sausage if you wanna do a healthier version. Oh my goodness, this is so yummy. We also do pasta dishes that have bacon that I do it before, and it just adds that layer of flavor because I'm about to show you here, when you sear things, you have all of the fond left from whatever you are searing. So I have all this flavor of this bacon. So if I did want to like cook up some chicken, I would just put some broth in here and it releases it from the bottom of this pan. But I don't necessarily need to clean this right now because I'm gonna pour this into this pan right here. And we're gonna put our 1 cup of water to build that pressure up. And then we're just gonna pour this in here. This is so easy, guys. And what I love also, I'll show you before our call is over, because this will be done by the time, it fits in our small cool and serve. So I love storing it in our small cool and serve. It is just the perfect little vessel for that. So you just want to kind of make sure you spread around like your cheese and your bacon so it's not like heavy cheese on one side. So that is it, guys. I'm going to pop this in here just like that. And we're going to do custom time. And you can go up, you can go down. So I'm going to do about 8 minutes just because I do have some cheese in there. But you could do less. And again, I think our other amazing ladies are going to go over the features of the quick cooker, but I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Another feature I absolutely love, why most people are scared to death of pressure cookers, is releasing your steam. So I want you to take note, like here is where our steam comes out and here is our button. So it's well away from where you hit that to have the steam come out. And what I also love is this other safety feature right here. It has a pop-up little red button right here. So you know, like you can go about your business, cleaning up your kitchen or helping your kids with their homework or, you know, doing laundry or getting some work done or whatever. This is gonna pop up and you're gonna know it's under pressure and that the cook time has started. You also wanna make sure our silicone rings, I take these off after every meal that I make. So they come out super easy, put it in the top of my dishwasher. I have never had an issue with any smells. And then we have, it will come with 2 silicone rings. So you just kind of want to make sure that those are secure. There's also one on our little red indicator light. You just want to make sure that it's. So I love this thing because it like talks to you, right? And then I'm just going to press start. So this is just gonna be in a circle. Sometimes just depending on how much you have in here, it has to build that pressure. So if you see steam coming out, that means that your silicone ring is not in place. So you just take the lid off, make sure it's in place. Or if you see steam coming out here, then you need to make sure that your steam release button is not pushed in, because we want all that steam to be in here, so it's going to cook our food to perfection. So I'm going to turn this over to Miss Amy, who's going to go over some amazing appetizers for you guys.
All right, thank you, Elena. I'm going to be honest, the quick cooker is probably my favorite kitchen tool. I've actually used it 3 times today. I've been using it since like 4:30. I cooked dinner in it and cleaned it out and made an appetizer, cleaned it out, and did some hard-boiled eggs in it. So it is like a serious workhorse in our kitchen. So I wanted to prep a couple of things for you guys just for time's sake. The first thing that I made was one of my favorite appetizers, and not only because it just tastes amazing, but it's so quick and it's so easy. And it is the Spinach Artichoke Dip. So I've got my quick cooker back here, and so the way that this comes together is you literally throw all the ingredients in. So you've got chopped up artichoke hearts, a bag of frozen spinach, yes, frozen, a block of cream cheese, some vegetable broth, Greek seasoning, a little bit of salt. I think that's everything. Yeah. Put that in there, set the timer, and this is nice. I don't know, you probably can't see on mine, but there is, let me see if I can get you up close. So you can click on this custom, and then you click on time, and you can adjust it to whatever you want. So like the dip only needs, I think it's like 4 or 5 minutes. So you set it to 4 or 5 minutes, press start, walk away, do your thing, which being a mom of 6 is really important to me. Having time to work on other things instead of sitting there mixing, all right? So once it's up, you release the pressure, you add in your shredded cheese, it's white cheddar, and half a cup of Greek yogurt, mix it all together. And I actually put it in one of our the small insulated serving bowl, and sprinkled a little more of the Greek seasoning on top. And that is what you have, and it's still nice and warm. And I have some pita chips, and my husband and I will get to enjoy that later after the kids go to bed. So there you go. Okay, so that is that. Then the other thing that I made is hard-boiled eggs. So if you are wanting to make deviled eggs, egg salad, potato salad, or you just like hard-boiled eggs in a salad or just by themselves, however you like them. We really like hard-boiled eggs at our house. So like Elena was saying, you need at least a cup of water. So you just pour that in the bottom. And I actually have this rack in here. That's not actually how you're supposed to pull it out. So I have this rack, which is specifically meant for eggs, but you can also use the trivet, and you just kind of stack them on each other. Or Elena showed, or said she uses her steamer baskets sometimes. So if you want to use the steamer baskets, if that's what you have, you can pretty much use anything. So you set it custom, time 12 minutes, and I let mine sit out and get kind of room temperature, my eggs, before I put them in. And then once they're done, release it and put them in an ice bath, which that's what I have this big bowl for. And just let them cool down. And I already dumped the water out. And then you just kind of shake them to break the shells if you're ready to peel them, which we are, because I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to see if you can see me. All right, so I'm going to peel one of these for you guys real quick, just so you can see how easy the shell comes off. It's like just crumbling. And a lot of times I will do this in the sink, like with the water running, because I, for some reason, really don't like the shell being all over my fingers. It really bothers me. All right, so I've got my quick slice, and I'm just gonna set my egg on there. And nope, I'm gonna do it that way. And slice my egg, and I just show you guys. I don't want to pick it up, but anyways, so there is our perfectly done hard-boiled egg. So we can actually slice it this way with the quick slice, and then you can turn it the other way and slice it again. This is my favorite little trick. I think it's so cool. All right, and then you can throw it in your egg salad, that's actually what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be making egg salad because I have one daughter that really, really likes it, and it's kind of, I don't make it a whole lot, so I'm gonna be making that for her. So the other thing that I wanted you guys to know, if you haven't seen it, is that the quick cooker is on sale this month. It's 25% off. And so if you have not grabbed a quick cooker for your own kitchen, now is your chance because the sale ends on the 31st. So I just love the versatility of the quick cooker. I make probably 3 or 4 meals a week with it, and all kinds of meals, soups, pastas, stuff like this. And then if you use the ceramic pot in there, you can do your meat on the bottom and rice on top. The steamer baskets, you can do, meat on the bottom, vegetables on top. I mean, it's just endless possibilities. So I love the quick cooker. All right. Amy, how many eggs? Oh, Irma, I did 12 eggs for 12 minutes. So that's pretty easy to remember. All right. I think we're heading over to Renessa.
Hi everyone, my name is Renessa Niemeyer. Glad y'all are all here. So my day has been one of those of just a typical crazy day. So I was supposed to prepare a roast in this quick cooker using the slow cooker mode, and it just didn't happen. That I still prepared a roast. My day has been super crazy, as I said, but I'm just going to show you what it is. So this is a quick cooker, but you can also get the lid. To remove the lid, we'll go ahead and set that to the side. It comes with this clear glass lid that also has the place that you can put the little, I can't think of the name, mine's going blank, but it goes in and you just keep temperature of whatever roast you're cooking. So you can put this to, let me get to it, you just turn it to slow cook. So the slow cook, normally what I do is it's already set for preset for 4 hours. And that's typically what I do when I do use the slow cooker mode, and it cooks the roast perfectly. So thank you, Rhonda. Anyway, so if today my plan was to get this started, we were supposed to go to town and do a couple of things. I was supposed to start this prior to leaving, but I was also supposed to get up early enough to run to the grocery store this morning, and it just did not happen. So my plan was before we went to town was to just get this started. The thing that I love about this most is I can hit the slow cooker mode. I can get all my ingredients in there that I want, but I can delay. So there's a delay button over here. So if I wanted to delay it until I got back home, or so that it was ready at the same time that I got home, I would just hit delay, and then you go from 30 to an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours, and so on. So that was my plan, but it did not happen that way. So that is the slow cooker mode of the pressure cooker, and it has so many different great things that you can do. You can sear, as Elena was talking about, how she got all her bacon all crispy and crumbly, but you can also steam. You slow cook, which is what I'm talking about, but you can also proof. So if you love to make homemade bread, you can proof in here. It also has where you can do white rice, brown rice, whole grains, but the preset settings are for like chicken and poultry, for pressure cooking, beef and pork, fish and seafood, soup and stock, beans, stew and chili, and dessert. That is right. You can do dessert in our quick cookers, and you would simply remove this lid and put the other lid back on. Miss Carla was supposed to show us an amazing cheesecake this evening in the Springform Pan, but it's not going to happen this evening, unfortunately. But I will show you what the pan looks like and how these all fit inside. So this is our Springform Pan, just like any other Springform pan. It's small enough to fit in our 6-quart quick cookers, our Instapot per se. So it just sits in this little rack. You make sure you have the handles up, and it just fits right down in there, and then you cook it on a dessert mode. You always want to make sure the handles are up, so that way when you go to grab, they're not stuck down in there and you're not trying to fumble getting anything out. So that is the Springform Pan. One of the things that I love doing as well with the quick cooker is I love to make a chicken teriyaki. I will put my chicken all in, all my ingredients, and then we have the stand that Amy showed that you could use also to put your eggs on. It would go in over your eggs, and then I like to put my rice. I use like a quinoa rice mix when I do my teriyaki chicken, and so this is our ceramic pot that goes into our quick cookers. And so I would just put my ingredients, my rice, and I use a little less water. Instead of like 2 cups, I use about 1.5 cups of water instead, because some of the liquid from up above is going to come up into the rice. So there are holes in this silicone stretch lid. And so this also needs to be used with the same little rack that the Springform Pan was sitting in here, if you can see. So I'm just going to set that down inside there. So this right here would go right on top of my chicken that is down below. I have the handles up, which is how I put it into the pot, and then I just lay them over. And where'd my lid go? Then I would just put the lid back on, just like that. So that is the amazing thing. This is one of my favorite things to use. It used to absolutely terrify me to think about using an Instapot, a pressure cooker, because I was terrified of maybe it exploding or the steam. I've watched my husband. It's always been his thing to use, and he's had a couple of other brands, and the way he had to release a steam on them just absolutely terrified me. I was scared of it, and I never used them. So I've only used this one. This one came in my kit when I signed on as a consultant. So I overcome my fear of using it. I learned about it. One of the things, as Elena told you, is on the lid and where the steam release is. And I'm going to show you again. So here is the steam release button, the valve. And so once you push that up, if you can see, it will direct the steam away from you. But I have, again, like I said, I was supposed to use the slow cooker mode for my roast, but it didn't happen. But I did make a roast. Let me pick up my towel. I did make a roast in the quick cooker, and I got back from the grocery store at 6:08 and got all this done prior to getting on here. So I'm going to release the steam so you can see. I hope y'all are able to see that okay. So I've got it aimed away a little bit from my cabinets, which I'm working on getting a remodel before long. Oh, and it's already released on its own, so I guess I won't show you that. But I'm going to go ahead and open this because my roast is ready. Now, I did not put anything in there. Normally, what I would do is I would also fix potatoes for mashed potatoes. You can, what I like to do is, I have 2 of the quick cookers because a lot of times when I'm cooking for my family, I want to be able to make sure I have enough. So I will use both of my quick cookers to prepare everything. And cooking potatoes for mashed potatoes is so simple and easy. You just need a half a cup of water to a cup of water, depending on how many potatoes you use, and they are easy and ready in like 5 minutes. So amazing. So let me see. I'm going to grab the roast out of here. I'm just going to grab a little piece of roast, And to show you, I mean, I'm using tongs. Can y'all see? I'm using tongs, and it is able to come out so super easily. In fact, let me just move my pressure cooker. Can y'all see that right there? So since the steam's already released, I'm gonna move this over here so y'all can see. I have my wonderful, let's see, roast inside, and that just pulled apart so easily. So for our side, and since it's just my husband and I, we did not make any mashed potatoes. I just used our little micro cooker, and I used the quick slice to slice up some zucchini, and I just popped that in there for 5 minutes as we were speaking. So this is our kind of low carb meal for this evening, and I am making his plate as we speak. So that is his roast, and there's his zucchini that is steamed, and that is his meal for this evening. Here you go, babe. So I want to talk about, Amy talked about how this is on sale, which is a great price. It's right there. Oh, sorry. So he's grabbing fork. So sorry, y'all. There you go. Fork and a knife. Okay. So I'm sorry. What am I going? All right. So Amy talked about how these were on sale. I'm going to talk to you about the consultant kits, but I'm also going to talk to you about OC. So July is 60% off of anything in the catalog. So you could get this amazing thing for 60% off the already discounted price of the 25% off sale, which is a totally amazing price. There is still time. There are many options. So if you're interested in hosting your own virtual party, get with your consultant. We have a couple of days left, but I promise there are still time to start today, tomorrow, or Saturday and still get you up to rewards to possibly get another 60% off of this amazing product. So I'm going to hop on over to talk about the consultant kits. We have new consultant kits. Get with your consultant so you can see what all the new consultant kits are. Our starter kit is now just $79, and it is $400 in products. And let me just pop up the screen real quick so I can see. It is $400 in products for $79. And then we have the Deluxe Kit, which is a little bit more, includes everything in the first kit, and bumps up to a few more, including the stone bar pan. And that is $159. That's $700 in products, and for $159. Then you have the Ultimate Kit, the big baby. And it is new. It has changed. It is over $1,100 in products for $279. But you have a choice of 3 electrics. That is either the air fryer, the Deluxe Grill and Griddle, or the Deluxe Cooking Blender. So you have a choice of which electric that you want to add to your Ultimate Kit. But the amazing, super amazing thing is you can get that kit for free. So within your first 30 days after signing up, you can, within the first 30 days, you can get that kit for free by getting $1,250 in sales, which is super simple. And us as consultants, we are help you do that. So if that is something that interests you, make sure that you get with your consultant. So I'm going to give it back to Elena, and y'all have a wonderful evening.
Ooh, so I think I picked the wrong meal. Oh my goodness. My husband's gonna be like, what? You should have made the roast, lady. Yes, so it is super yummy. But what I love, if you didn't notice, like if you're already making food for your family, like isn't it cool to get paid for it? Like Renissa's feeding her husband. I'm meal prepping to have people over this weekend. Is kind of a no-brainer. And now that I'm not satisfied and I didn't get to see Carla make that amazing cheesecake, I am now going to be making the cheesecake myself because it's the easiest cheesecake in the world. And I know that my father and mother-in-law love cheesecake. So again, you would put, after the cheesecake was done, you would take it out. You would put frozen strawberries on the sear setting with some cornstarch and some sugar and the salad choppers to slice those up, and it sears, and it just makes the most amazing thick strawberry topping, or you could do it with any of your favorite fruit, to be honest. But oh my goodness. So yes, I just want you to ingest like what Renessa just told you. So until August the 31st, if you decide to finally, what does Renessa's shirt say? It says, don't be afraid to take whisk. Like that was our mantra last year, and it still holds true today. We've all been scared out of our mind to try this. I think Renessa was the only one that was like, oh my gosh, please let me sign up. But the rest of us are like, oh my gosh, like all the reasons why we shouldn't give this a shot, because you keep the kit no matter what happens. Like it's your kit to keep, and we're going to help you maximize all those rewards, and we're going to be helping you earn that kit absolutely free. And as she said, $12.50 in sales. I just want to put this into reference. So the average virtual party is $500, but there's a lot of people that hit $12.50 with just one party. So typically your first week of parties, you're going to be doing 4 parties a week. That is going to like well cover that, and you're going to be earning all kinds of other things. So I do want to remind you, like this was our first electric. Like every year we've been releasing another electric, and so this is our original cooking guide that comes with it. And I promise you, if you're still a little hesitant to use a pressure cooker, this thing right here walks you literally step by step by step. And it gives you all the things you need for veggies, for, it has all of your beans, your grains, your rice. It has your veggies. It has your meat, your poultry. Look, I don't even pull this thing out because now I don't even really use the presets, because I just chunk things in here and I just know how things cook. So I promise the more you use this, you'll be doing the same thing as well. But it has meat and poultry. I mean, anything that you could ever think of, it's going to be in there. And I just want to show y'all this cheesecake because it's amazing. Like, look at this chocolate pudding. This homemade chocolate pudding, y'all, is to die for, that you can make in here. And yes, this strawberry cheesecake is the easiest. So like I said, our Springform Pan, and oh, so I probably do get to do some pressure. Let me see if there's still pressure, because mine is done. And so it's been naturally releasing steam for 9 minutes. I typically just would have pressed the steam, but totally forgot because I was all into Renessa's roast beef. So there was a little bit of steam left in that. So this red button just popped down. So now I can open this up, and oh dear, I know this is absolutely, let me take a little egg steam back here real quick. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I can smell the bacon. I can smell the cheese. Oh my goodness. I wish I could like serve this fresh as I typically do, but I love, oh my goodness, guys. So I love that I'm going to be able to put that in this right here. So this is our small cool and serve. It has the little divider, but I love storing this because, like I said, anything I make in this and anything I make in the Springform Pan fits perfectly in our small cool and serve. So once this cools down, I'm gonna invert that into this. And so I'll take pictures, I'll share that with our consultants so that they can post those with the replay as well. But I also wanna share with you guys, like I said, Renessa told you guys, like, this was our first baby, our first electric, and we are so thrilled that we now have the air fryer, which some of our products, some of our quick cooker products will go into the air fryer. Our newest Deluxe electric grill and griddle, it's insane, y'all. Think of George Foreman times 100. And our Deluxe cooking blender, fall is just around the corner. Oh my goodness, you're gonna be wanting to make your own soups and like all the things, guys. And so you get to pick your choice. I want you to think about what Renessa said. What would you do with $1,100 in just free products sitting in your kitchen? On top of that, you would have made some amazing commission and extra rewards, because if you haven't hosted recently, we're gonna help you with your launch party. You're gonna be the host. So you're earning all of those host rewards to grab even more things off of your list to go with that other kit that you picked. So commission, all the things. We're about to hit our biggest holiday season, which is so fun. And I can probably speak for Amy and Renessa. We don't do this, like I don't think of this as in selling products. We truly love sharing our tips with other people. Like I can't imagine like getting through like busy school nights without these tools. And so we just love sharing that with other people. And I do want to share, last thing is that we have some amazing slow cooker rubs. So carnitas is my favorite with some pork tenderloin. It's absolutely amazing. And our herb and onion slow cooker mix. If you guys, we have some like over 30 amazing pantry selections, seasonings, oils, rubs, mixes, like all kinds of things. If you've been wanting to try those out, I would highly suggest you talk to your consultant about taste buds. So it's a little surprise package that arrives at your door every single month, and it has 3 new seasonings every single month. You're not going to get duplicates. 3 new seasonings, 3 amazing, beautiful cards that have recipes on them. And then you're going to get 3 additional meal ideas per seasoning. So in all, you're getting 12 recipe ideas. This is amazing. You get to choose 1 month, 3 month, or a 6-month subscription. But I'll tell you, if you get signed up in August, our August Taste Bud subscribers are going to get an exclusive, like we don't even have it yet. They're going to get 2 exclusive Taste Bud only seasonings, and they are mouth watering. I cannot wait to get these in my hands and open it with you guys. So you will want to try that out. And other than that, guys, we're going to open it up to any questions. If anybody had any questions, oh my goodness. Renessa and Amy, if you wouldn't mind coming off of mute, and I'm going to change this to gallery view so we can see everybody. What? And I can't see my chat, so Renessa and Amy, let me know if you see. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Finish my egg salad.
Is that John getting in there?
Yes. Yes.
How is that, John?
It's yummy.
Save some for later.
You guys, so y'all saw how the pan was like completely crusted to the bottom of this pan, but that's why I left that in there. And I just usually deglaze my pan, like if I'm doing chicken or some other type of meal, I just deglaze it with some like or just any liquid like chicken broth. This was just a lot. And then look, like it's just coming off, guys. Like this is ridiculous. So I did that on purpose. I'm lazy. I didn't want that. So another, seriously, I'm sorry y'all are on this workshop with the tool that I'm most obsessed with, but this thing right here, I love that you have it on the slow cooker with the glass lid. I overcook so that I can take it out, put it in the fridge, and then the next day I can just pop it on here with the glass lid and put it back on the cooker setting to just warm my meal back up. So we do a lot when we're super. Was there questions, Amy and Renessa?
I didn't see any. Am I muted? Yeah, okay. I didn't see any questions in there. Just some comments. And is it Louise Edwards? She just had a virtual party for $1,100. She cannot wait to try hers. So
oh my goodness, that is so exciting. Well, guys, we so appreciate you being here. If you are watching this in July, we hope that you'll join us on Monday, August the 2nd. We're going to be back and we're going to be sharing like back to all the things, like back to school, back to college, teachers going back, getting back to your work and your just regular everyday schedule. And so if you would love to see even more tips and recipes, we're going to be doing this the first Monday of every month. We just had to throw in this extra quick cooker workshop because it's amazing and we don't want you to miss out on that sale price. So just like Renessa said, if you host a quick party here before July is over, as a host, you can get it for $63. That's crazy. But let us know at any time as a host, you can get, with a $200 party, you can get absolutely anything in the catalog, 50% off. So we would love to help you anytime. But other than that, guys, we appreciate your time. If you're watching this on replay, please tag the consultant that posted this video for you. Let them know what questions you had, and just let them know how they can help you, whether it be joining their team. That's honestly the best opportunity and the best product that we have available. I know it took me over 20 years to say yes. I'm so thankful, kind of mad at myself for waiting so long, but again, truly no risk. Or maybe you just want a discount, get your friends together. We have so many party options, so ask your consultant what party options that they have available. Maybe you just want to place an order and be done with it. Then get with your consultant, find out the best shopping link that they have for you to do that. So we appreciate your time. You guys have an amazing rest of your week and hope you have an amazing weekend. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.